Hi everybody, going to be going over homework question number 2 on your homework for today. And our question asks us to simplify 1/2 n minus 1/2 times the quantity of 5n minus 1/2 plus 5. So for this one, we currently cannot combine any like terms. 1/2 n cannot be combined with anything. Inside of parentheses, we can't do anything here. 5n and negative 1/2 are not like terms. The 5 on the outside can be combined with our 1/2 n here. So that means the first thing we're going to do is distribute in our problem. And we're going to be distributing by negative 1/2. Remember, we can turn this value. We can make it from negative 1/2 to adding negative 1/2. There like that. So that means our model is going to look like this. Negative 1/2. Make our box. We're going to distribute our negative 1/2 to the two terms inside the parentheses. That's going to be 5n. And we have a negative 1/2 in here, which we can also change into plus negative 1/2. So now we have negative 1/2 times 5n plus negative 1/2 times negative 1/2. So this will then become negative 5 over 2. 5 times negative 1/2 is going to be negative 5/2, and plus negative 1/2 multiplied by negative 1/2 is going to be 1/4. And this becomes negative 5/2 n. Negative 5/2 n plus 1/4 there, like that. So now that we have distributed our negative 1/2 to the two quantities inside of parentheses, we are now going to combine our like terms. So we're going to pull our 1/2 n down, taking our distributed quantity here, putting that back in our equation. So that's going to be minus 5/2 n plus 1/4, and we then add 5 to that at the end. 1/2 n minus 5/2 n is going to be negative 4/2 n. 1/2 minus 5/2 becomes 4/2, plus 5 and 1/4. Negative 4/2 n becomes negative 2n plus 5 and 1/4. So our final answer is going to be, put that away for you, negative 2n plus 5 and 1/4. And we found that by distributing our 1/2 to 5n minus 1/2, which gave us negative 5/2 n plus 1/4. And then from there, we combined all of our like terms. We got negative 1/2 n minus 5/2 n plus 1/4 plus 5 to get negative 2n plus 5 and 1/4. And that's how we solve question number 2 on our homework.